All right, everybody, welcome to the week. How you guys doing? How you doing? All last week, I did weekly readings for June 19th through the 25th regarding the solstice. So if you want to take a look at what I said about your particular zodiac sign, just go to the channel and hit the videos, and you'll see all the latest videos. I will put a link in the description box around a playlist for solstice individual zodiac readings. Okay. So over this weekend, we've had a lot of things going on too. We have the Gemini new moon. We're still in that energy of writing your reality, communicating what you want to say what you want to say. It's time to say what you want to say and speak things into existence. What would you like to create? It is a time of direct communication. And it's also interesting that yesterday on the 17th of June, as I'm doing this reading, Saturn went retrograde. So that is a time, especially in Pisces, because Saturn is reality and Pisces is fantasy, right? So we're kind of like in that space right now of when Saturn's in retrograde and Gemini new moon, we're kind of like, okay, what do you really want to create? And then like write it into existence or communicate it into existence. Would you like to escape into a fantasy? Would you like to move into a different reality? What is going on for you, and what is it that you really want to plant the seeds for the next 6 months or so, okay, for the rest of this year. So let's get into it. Let's see what the messages have to say for you. All right, let's see where we're going here. Wise leader. Indeed, indeed. You are a beacon for others. Taking shelter. I see. Journey by moonlight. Believe in magic. So magic and miracles, very Piscean energy, kind of colliding with Saturn, which is about the realities of things. And, you know, I feel like you have what's being kind of shown to me is a little bit about, that's not a magic wand, but like being able to create magic by doing the work. Saturn is about doing the work. So if there's something you don't like, right? Saturn shows you, hey, this is the reality of stuff. And if you don't like that reality, then change the channel, right? If you don't like that reality, turn the dial or make some, you're the one that's going to have to make the adjustments. It's not about other people changing, okay? It's about you making the adjustments because you're the leader here. And, you know, some of you may need to take some shelter for a while. Some of you may need to back off of what you're doing to really get a sense of what it is that you want to create in your life. I do feel like there is going to be some kind of travel or some kind of connecting with people, connecting with those you want to spend more time with, unhooking from those you don't want to spend time with, you know, really being discerning about how you're spending time. Saturn is connected to Capricorn, and that is a pentacle in the tarot. It's also about time, right? Saturn, pentacles are also about time, not just about money, but like time is valuable, right? So that kind of idea. How are you going to want to spend your time moving forward? Beautiful. There's Aquarian energy, healing energy, the Ace of Pentacles, a new beginning, Six of Pentacles, the Death card, the Page of Wands. So I'm definitely seeing like messages coming to you in a situation that's being transformed. Maybe relationships are changing. Maybe people are leaving. New people are coming in. But I feel like you're definitely needing to stand there in this energy of wise healer and shining the light based on what you have learned, what have you healed. That's the thing. And you might be healing something right now. There may be relationships leaving your life or coming in that are requiring you to be more in this healing space. If you're someone who feels energy in a room, if you're someone who feels, who is able to connect to people in a telepathic kind of way, I feel like that's being asked of you right now to kind of kick that into gear. It's time to use your gifts. I've been saying this for a couple of years now, but I feel like this has more urgency for some reason right now with the Death card here. Eight of Wands, Four of Pentacles. Maybe you're not wanting to hear this message. Some of you are experiencing endings and you may be resisting them. a little bit here, but there's messages trying to come through to you. 8 of Swords, 4 of Wands, 4 of Swords, King of Pentacles, Hierophant, and the World. Yeah, closure. There's closure here. Hanged Man, Page of Pentacles. You're learning from this. You're learning to manifest from this. Okay, so, wow. There is an ending here. The Death card and the World card. There are relationships coming to closure. And, you know, some of you may not understand why. I feel like there is something still for you to do to help the situation or to clear it. Some kind of clearing is needed with the 6 of Pentacles. I feel like on the other side of this, you're brand new, you're renewed. The Page of Wands and the Page of Pentacles. I just feel like you're learning a lot from this situation, whatever situation you're in. So what's coming in, what I'm getting really loudly right now is there's a lot of telepathy coming to you from a person. And you may be not, you may be holding on to the past. Okay, holding on to the past. The situation is there's a new situation coming in. Let me see. That doesn't sound right to me. There's a clearing of the energy. There's a clearing of past relationships that have come to some kind of fruition. And whether, you know, it's sort of like maybe you're holding on to the past, holding on to good times, holding on to someone, but it's really important for you to let them go. I feel that really strongly. And I also feel that the messages that are coming in are about moving you in a healing direction, moving you to step into your healing gifts because of this person or because of this situation. I feel like you didn't see yourself clearly, or you weren't sharing who you were completely. I feel like you might be dealing with people who are never going to see you, people who are never going to understand. All right. And so it's important to try and not waste energy on that. So hold on to your energy, because a lot of information is coming through to you right now. I'm going to clarify that about the messages that are coming in, please. 2 of Pentacles, 7 of Pentacles, 5 of Pentacles, Knight of Cups. So, relationships that are leaving, it's possible that someone has kind of run out of time, like run out of runway or something like that. Remember, I was talking about time, and here's all these pentacles. This person could have run out of juice, run out of their physicality is somehow no longer hooked to you, no longer connected to you. This person is already moving on. All right, they're already moving on. And I feel like they stuck around as long as they could. I really feel like you need to open up to your spiritual gifts or to getting these downloads. There may have been a lot of information trying to come through to you. I almost feel like if this is a love relationship for you, there is a person leaving you, or you're leaving them behind, and it feels a little weird to you because this person has been really important. But it is done. The Death card, the World card, okay, it is done. And to hold on to it anymore would bring in negative stuff. If this person maybe has held on too long, somebody's held on too long. Okay, and it's time to release them. I feel like it's possible that you didn't want to see that this was going. The 8 of Swords here. Some of you have a fixed mindset about what it's supposed to look like. Air quotes, really strong air quotes. And there's so many new beginnings coming in here. Why is the 8 of Swords here? I think some of you have made a commitment that you're afraid to break, or you feel like this is breaking a commitment you've made. Justice, yes, Justice, 5 of Swords, Page of Cups, and the 8 of Pentacles. This may not be for all of you, but for some of you here, you've done as much as you can. You've said what you needed to say. You've done as much as you can. I feel like anything now is kind of not, it's not that it's not appropriate. It's just that there's this new situation that it's like there's a timeline here that I feel like you're trying to resist. I also feel like this other person, maybe you have resisted that timeline too. Okay. And because this is already trying to come in, and then there's the death card, like, hey, new thing is here. Hey, well, wait a second. I have a commitment here. I don't want to break, or I feel like I'd be breaking a commitment, even if it's the other person that kind of left. I feel like I'd be breaking a commitment. Okay. I think you do need some time. I think you do need some time to heal this situation. And I am getting that within 4 weeks, not even 4 months. Lots of fours here, right? About structure and about foundation. Knight of Swords. This is going to come in really fast. Okay. This new situation's coming in really fast. I feel like you're not wanting to let go of something. Maybe it's your work. Maybe it's an opportunity with a person, or a friendship or a long-term love or something like that. And the challenge here is trusting that there is going to be something on the other side of this. I feel like you think there's a big gaping hole, and that may be true in a certain way. Like no one's ever going to be that person again to you. That's true. I don't think this was a bad relationship. I don't think this was but I also don't think it was growing anymore. It's not that they were evil or anything like that. It just wasn't growing. And so what was happening is there's this kind of fighting, or this kind of like picking at each other or something like that, I'm sorry, I'm sorry, but like it never gets anywhere. It just stagnates. So, I think now the time is way past to move on from that. And I'll talk to you a little bit about, I'll get more, hold on. I look for you everywhere. I'm so attracted to you. It was my fault, but I blamed you. I left when I saw you with someone. I keep seeing that card. All right, there's something here. This is energetic. Okay, I feel like this person is trying to come in. Now, if you've left a marriage, or you've gotten a divorce, or because there's legal stuff here, or there's something to do, some legalities, like some relationship has come to a close. I feel like it came to a natural close. I feel like the death card, it's like we did what we could. It didn't work out. I've got to move on from this. And, I feel like the new person keeps trying to come in, but there's this holding on and holding on and holding on. All right. Judgment, please. 9 of Pentacles, 3 of Cups, 10 of Pentacles, and the 6 of Wands. I just feel like this is a really auspicious new beginning. If you'll let it, if you'll let this happen, if you'll let that person go, or let this memory go, or, sometimes you see it. I'm reminded right now of Molly Ringwald's character in Pretty in Pink. Not her character, her father's character, where he can't let go. He can't even go back and sleep in his own bedroom. He sleeps on the couch. He can't let go. Her mother, his wife, left it seems like years ago, and that's in the conversation in their dialogue. And maybe it has been done for a few years. And this is like borrowed time. But once you let it go, you have to like energetically let this person go. Let them go. Give them permission energetically to leave you. I almost feel like this person is, I don't think this is I think this is some soul contract that has finished, but is sticking around. And it's kind of screwing up the next timeline here. Okay. Because what happens then is tower moments happen, because it's like, okay, we got to go. But I think this is energetic. I don't think this is physical. I don't think you're physically with this person. anymore, or I don't think they're physically with you. They've checked out, they're gone. Even if you live in the same house, like they're gone, you're gone. Like it's not a thing anymore, but it's like that final chapter is really hard to write. And so what happens is pick. Saturn in retrograde is about, is this working for me? And it's a look at all the pentacles here, 9 of Pentacles, 10 of Pentacles, celebrating the end of something that has come to closure. 6 of Wands, public victory. Yes, this was a good thing for me. Yes, you know, sometimes things just end. Okay. And people aren't meant to be in our life for the rest of our lives. You have something new to do here. You have a new chapter that's starting to be written. Gemini, new moon. And Saturn in retrograde is basically saying to you like, hey, take stock of the situation. What did you learn from it? Like do that, but don't hold on to an old way of living. Instead, learn the lessons of that person in your life. Learn that lesson so you can bring it into this next relationship in a healed way, because this is definitely coming in quickly. Okay, definitely coming in quickly. I'm going to continue on with this. If this is your reading, I will pull cards for each zodiac sign in the extended just to give you a little bit more guidance around this. But it is time to let go, and time marches on. Okay, so link in the description box if you want to continue on with this reading. I'll see you over there. All right, I hope you enjoyed that video. If it was helpful to you, please consider liking this video and sharing it with anybody who might have a need for similar kind of information. And if you like this video, check out these videos.